Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Blocksy Theme is known for its lightweight, Gutenberg optimized and page builder friendly WordPress theme experience. Its innovative features and modular code provide a seamlessly blend of speed and customization, making excellent choice for website creators. Built with Gutenberg and WooCommerce optimization in mind, it stands out as a versatile and a user-friendly option for website creators. Knowing in advance what's coming with Blocksy 2.0 enables you to plan your workflow more effectively, incorporating new functionalities seamlessly into your designs. So in today's video, I'm super excited to introduce you to the brand new Blocksy Theme 2.0 version. Without any further ado, let's dive in. Within the coming weeks, the next generation of Blocksy comes with a huge number of new features and improvements for free and premium users. I've tried to break down these new features into categories so you can better be organized at what will be available for you. However, keep in mind that in future videos I will be doing more in-detail tutorials about these new features. To get started with Blocksy Theme as a free user, you simply head over to your WordPress theme directory and you download the theme. Once you have installed and activated, you can start customizing your website to your liking. To install the Blocksy Companion Pro plugin you downloaded from the website, it brings a lot of extensibility to the base Blocksy theme by adding new features, extensions, and more. And once the Pro plugin has been activated, you get the full Blocksy theme bundle. You get this Blocksy menu where you get this nice and clean dashboard overview, to the customizer shortcuts areas to help you get started. In the Starter Sites tab, it provides access to Blocksy starter templates. And from here, you can easily import one of them to start building your website even faster. In the Extension tab is where you can enable or disable Blocksy theme extensions. For this tutorial, I will enable the Shop Extra by toggle on the button, the Post Type Extra with all of these components, the Advanced menu, the Color Mode switch, the Custom Code snippets, multiple sidebars, and the Shortcuts bar extension, Pro extension. And now I start to showcase you the new coming Blocksy theme features. As regard to color options, the Blocksy theme offers global color palettes to define presets colors throughout your website. And they are called global colors. And it means basically that anytime you change the palette color, it will instantly change all the colors where those colors are used to match the new selected color. With Blocksy coming 2.0, you can change the default colors that are used throughout website by using CSS variables. So instead of copy and paste the same colors over and over again, you can place them in variables here to sync the colors in your website. With Blocksy New Way, you have this new box. I selected this random color as you've seen, and we get this new entry where you can edit, copy and paste the new color palette to sync the colors in your website. And if you are not familiar with CSS variables, you can use it instead a reliable CSS variable generator available online to get the job done. Then all you have to do is to copy the generated CSS code snippet and paste it here. You will be able to display new product badges to your shoppers, and this is fully customizable by clicking on the product badges option. You can display them on archive and single product pages. And the shapes are 3 types as you are viewing, and the sale badge value is to insert the product percentage coupon, for example 20% off to persuade your visitors. There is a new WooCommerce integration that includes new features such as the product quick view. You will be able to showcase a product quick view so that your shopper gets a glimpse of the product. There are available 3 modal triggers options to be a button, an image, or a card. You just need to specify the modal width and everything is taken care for you. It's indeed amazing and it's mind-blowing. Another new feature is the ability to compare products. You first need to add the Compare Products module to your website header. Once enabled, properly set up in your header, you have 2 options to display the comparison new feature. You can specify its placement in 2 possible ways, as a new page or as a modal trigger. This is your choice. I like the modal trigger option. And below you determine here the comparison points. You can still enable or disable by clicking on the eye icon and arrange the position by dragging and dropping. Pretty cool! With Blocksy new update, we'll be able to show a wishlist feature. To start using, you will insert to your header the wishlist module. Then in the customizer you set where you want to display this new module, whether to login users or to all users. And below you will easily find another great feature, which is to display to a specific product variation in case you have one. And once enabled, you will find this in this product category, and this is a great feature. This is a must-have feature for online shoppers, and I've been waiting for this. So for wearable products, you have this great solution to showcase your colors and sizes into your visitors in a creative way. You first need to define the attributes inside the WooCommerce settings. You determine the name, the slug in lowercase, and then the swatch type is defined as a button, a color, or an image. Then inside the customizer, you assign your colors and the overstate colors. In this demo, I assigned to be buttons, but you can go with colors or images. Before we continue, I have a special request for you. Please like the video if it adds value to you so that more Blocksy theme users can watch this video. YouTube algorithm works that way and I thank you very much for it. Another thing I want to tell you is that I've got more Blocksy theme videos on my channel. So if you want to learn more in-depth videos, I will leave you the Blocksy theme playlist in the comments below or as a video card. Dynamic data refers to the information that changes frequently, contrasting with static data that remains constant. And this type of information is valuable for business strategies, allowing companies to stay informed about customer preferences. So how do you set dynamic data with Blocksy 2.0? So I have an ACF field group, and I have the ACF plugin already installed. I created a text type called the brand, and it is associated with pages. And what I want to do, I want to pull out this brand information at the front end so my visitor gets more details about my brand. So how do you do this? And that's when dynamic data comes in. So I want to insert this information at my about page, scroll down, and I fill in my brand information, update, and the Blocksy 2.0 offers now a set of 10 dynamic Gutenberg blocks. So I open the Gutenberg editor, I open the list view as well, and now I run a quick search for Blocksy. And there you have it, 10 dynamic Gutenberg blocks, and they are part of the Post Types Extra Pro extension, and it pulls out the information from the WordPress website database. So it integrates custom fields of a post or a page to display additional and user information. I choose to add after I search dynamic data, are inserted. So at your right hand side, the content source is where you choose the ACF field. So scroll down, scroll until you find the ACF. It's this one selected. Of course, you could also add some colors and stuff like that. Anyways, there it is. And now let's preview at the front end. There you have it. I have my dynamic information added to my About page without any hassle. For a single product, we can now display the product gallery and we can set here the exact location. You can set the product gallery with the thumbnail spacing, the thumbnail position to horizontal or vertical, if you want to a lightbox, a zoom effect, or a sticky gallery. And we also have here the possibility to use it as a slider, as a carousel, as you are viewing on the screen. And we now have the ability to change and reorder the product elements. So you can reorder the elements by dragging and dropping as you like. You can enable a floating cart, and you have two types of position, top or bottom. At the moment it's at the top, but you can change it at the bottom. You now have the product tabs, this one, and you can set the horizontal alignment to left, center, or right, and has to relate it and upsells. They can be set as a slider. And all of these great features are powered by Ajax Add to Cart functionality, which means you don't need to reload the page to get the results. Another powerful new feature is the ability to enable the product share box. There is option here to share the product to social media networks, and if you open this up, you can set here the social channels. You can set your title, you can set and choose your networks, you can set the links to nofollow for SEO reasons, you can specify the icon size and the icon spacing. You can also enable the payment methods. You can change the title and you can choose the payment methods. PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, get custom one, can add a new one, the icon size, and the bottom spacing. Let me refresh to show you. You can also enable the free shipping bar to display when the cart is empty. This is at the bottom, and you can define here the bottom space, settings, brands. You can name your brand title, and you can also enable this new module, which is the countdown box. So to set the countdown box, you must go to your WooCommerce settings, and under general you set up the product price dates, then you update and you come back to your product page and you get this beautiful countdown box. Creating your primary shop page with Blocksy is straightforward, and the product archives section in the customizer is specifically crafted for this purpose. And the benefit lies in the real-time application of changes, allowing you to make crucial design decisions as you see fit. And now let's explore the available options. So, Blocksy 2.0 is now a Type 3. With this Type 3, visitors get this bar containing all available options to make a decision. He or she can head to the cart, you can head to the wish list or to preview on a quick view mode. The types 1 and 2 are different as the options to make a buying decision are located differently. Design layout for the product cart. The cart options pane let you set a wide range of options for your product carts. We have image controls to set the image ratio and size for your products to determine one of these three over effects: zoom in, zoom out, and to swap images. I like the zoom in over effect. With Blocksy new coming update, we have now an option to set the video thumbnail, to display videos in thumbnails for all post types, and the option to add your URL video, let's publish this, is easily found under WooCommerce products. In the product image, you easily find this right arrow icon. A modal pop-up will open up for you to upload and select your product video. You can upload from YouTube or Vimeo, as well as you determine whether you wish to set the video to autoplay mode or as a loop video, wherein the video starts again once it has finished, or as a simplified player in minimalistic mode. So from the upcoming Blocksy 2.0 upgrade, we now get this advanced control to make your life easier. Explore this, and this is an option to copy the custom post type options in the customizer and then apply them to a different custom post type. Remember, a custom post type in WordPress is a post, a page, or a custom post type, and this option also has a search block with live results. For instance, if I wish to copy a certain page title, all I have to do is to select that option and then you choose the source page from this drop-down list. It's useful and functional in my opinion. So as you are watching, there are now many more customizer shortcuts for different parts of the theme. Next up, I want to show you the new upcoming WooCommerce filter canvas, which allows you to filter by category, attribute, and brand widgets. Another control to display active filters, to display result counts, and product settings. It supports Ajax filtering without the need to page refresh. I added some filters, and it can be displayed in two ways, as a side panel or as type 2. At the moment, I'm showing you as a side panel, and if you change to this type, you get this layout. And for pagination settings, you get 4 options: the standard one, the next and preview, the load more, and infinite scroll. And next up, I want to show you the changes to the account page and to the checkout page. For WooCommerce My Account page, there are now 3 options: to use avatar, to use the name, or to activate the navigation quick links. And of course, in the design tab is where you stylize the elements further. Checkout page changes present us with substantial updates. And from now on, we have the chance to activate the coupon form, the product image, and the quantity input. And the cart page has 2 simple additions: the coupon form, which has already activated, and the quantity auto update, which means if I update, the quantity is automatically and instantly updated. For affiliate marketing websites, Blocksy now offers 2 new features: the affiliate products section and the advanced reviews section. Let's take a look into them. You got the ability to showcase product archives, image affiliate, title, and open in a new tab. And for single products, there are available 2 options now: the image affiliate link, open in a new tab, and open a button link in a new tab as well. I haven't prepared a demo for you. I apologize for it. However, in future tutorials, I plan to make videos about this topic. In contrast, the advanced reviews shortcut offers 4 chances to display them when your buyer makes you a product review: an average score, a review title, an image upload, and the review voting. Also can set here which users you will be allowing, for login users or for login out users. This surely will help you to make more money online with affiliate marketing, especially when used in conjunction. A website header is the top of the section of a web page, prominently displaying essential elements such as the logo, the navigation menu, and often a call to action. It serves as a crucial design and functional elements, creating the first impression for visitors. And the Blocksy header builder comes with many customizable elements, and they can easily be arranged in any possible way. You just need to use the drag and drop functionality and then arrange them as you want. You can close each one by hitting in this icon, and you can customize each one individually. You will drag and drop the elements into the main row, the top row, or the bottom row. And the top row corresponds to this one, to these social media networks. The main row corresponds to this row containing the main functionalities like the menu, the compare button, the add to cart, and so on, and other elements. And to find the Blocksy settings to each row, you can simply click on this blue button and it will take you to the corresponding section where you determine your settings, like the width, the heights, the alignment, the design settings. Having said that, the upcoming header builder includes now many exciting features, and let's go over them. First one is the ability to display a background color for entire header and the ability to display content blocks. I will show them in a second how to display a content block into the header, but for now let's focus on how to display a background color for the entire header. At the moment, we are viewing different colors for the main rows, the top one and the main row. With Blocksy 2.0, you can now turn every background row into similar colors. So let's convert it. For the top row, click on the Design tab, and here let's define the same color, this white color. And then for the transparent state, the same white color. Now I click on the main row. Under the Design tab, you click on the same white color. I remove the transparent state, and there you have it. We now have the same colors applied to the full header. The same goes for mobile header. If I click here on the switcher at the bottom, you simply now have to click on the main row, on the Blocksy main row Design tab, to customize the background color. Another new feature is the chance to output inline the header logo. So I have already uploaded my SVG file. I uploaded, and there is this inline SVG file output. I'm talking about in web content accessibility and simple ways to make site search work for people with disabilities. The search interface can simply be turned to be more viewable. For instance, you can increase the icon size, you can specify what is the label visibility if you want for all of your devices, what the label position, or you can provide a colorful icon to assist people with disabilities. And the similar settings have been incorporated for the header card and the menu items. Another new feature is within the card header. There are a ton of options here inside the card header. We now have the option to assign a custom label. So if you click on the icon source, we got these 6 types, right? If you change to the custom one, we now have the chance to change the icon. And you can use any of these. And this is part of the theme icons, or use instead the font awesome brands. You can do a quick search here and looking for your SVG icon, and you can also upload your custom icon. You just need to click to upload, and of course only SVG files are allowed. Other things you can set here is the label visibility. Do you want to allow for all of your devices in in the cart, you have two types, as a drop-down or as a half canvas. Another thing you can do is to define the panel width. At the moment is at 500 pixels, but you can change it and use the other relative units for your designs. And you can also specify where do you want to reveal the cart. Do you want to open the cart automatically on archive or the product page? You can define it here. And also the quantity input. The new upcoming Blocksy theme now comes with the ability to change the label text per device, which means you can customize differently the label text for your desktop and mobile. For instance, on desktop view, I want to label this Hello. Notice here. Now, if I go switch to the mobile view, I can enter another different label text. Using the account element involves configuring two distinct states. One when the user is logged in and another for when they are not. And each state offers different options. So let's have a quick walkthrough. The first control located at your left-hand side is dedicated to logged-in users. And what comes next are all related to them. And with this new release, we now have the option to set the account action to be a drop-down instead of menu links. And immediately below, you will define the drop-down menu items to be displayed within the drop-down menu. This custom link redirects the user to whatever page you determine. And you define the page you wish to redirect by opening this down arrow, and here you should provide the label and the web link. And that's it. You can drag and drop to rearrange the drop-down menu order as much as you like. The dashboard redirects the user to the home of your website, and now for the log out users provides an easy way to log out with a simple click. The account image control lets you assign the type of image to be displayed on the header, and you can choose among the icon or none. And the icon source, you can display the default one, or you can upload your own icon source, as I've shown you before. A website footer is the section located at the bottom of a web page, often containing important information and links. And best practice for website footers include keeping them simple, including links to basic pages such as privacy policy and terms of service. And from now on, we have the ability to use a content block footer builder element. And in a few moments, I will insert it in the footer section. As a demo, I have designed a content block built on Gutenberg editor. I have called test. It's a UG type. The location is the mobile tab to be visible on the entire website. Let's take a look. So it's a logo image to be displayed on mobile header. Okay, we have the location, we have the container structure, its visibility is set to mobile. Moving over to the footer builder, I will now use this content block and I will insert it here. So I drag in the content block, and then in the next screen, you select my test content block. Let's see what happens. It doesn't display because I've set to be displayed on mobile header, right? So I delete this. Try with the mobile, add the content block, assign the content block name, and publish. There you have it. With the new Blocksy 2.0, we now have, and coming back to the desktop view, we now have the option to making and convert a container to a boxed one or a fluid one. Here they are, a boxed one or a full width. So the boxed one refers to a responsive with a fixed width, while the full width, as the name suggests, provides a full width container spanning the entire viewport width. And this is a new Blocksy feature. And by enabling this, activates a nice effect while your visitor scrolls down. And you can choose which device you want to apply this. And the container background enables you to insert your background color. You just need to click and then you select your color. And the last container padding is the setting to configure the container alignments. And you can use pixels, rams, or a custom one, or percentage, or amps. When it comes to performance, you can add lazy loading attribute to image to improve performance. And you can activate them all in all of your images. And with this strategy, you can really reduce the page load times. It will load this only when needed, and this is a new fresh Blocksy theme feature. Another Blocksy new feature is with CSS. Let's take a quick overview. So, dynamic CSS output means you can control how the dynamic CSS generated with the customizer is loaded. Dynamic CSS means you can control how the dynamic CSS generated with the customizer is loaded. And by default, with this first file mode, the global dynamic CSS code will be saved inside a global CSS file and loaded on the site frontend. Otherwise, with this inline option, we can put all the CSS inline in the HTML, and the disadvantage of this approach is that it needs to be recalculating or updating specific elements without reloading the page, and this is not recommended. Inline CSS is good for dynamic setup that frequently changes, while style sheet is good for permanent or static CSS. If you have any doubts, please contact your developer if you are unsure. When it comes to pop-ups functionality, there is exciting new features. I've designed this pop-up inside the Blocksy theme. We now have the option to close the pop-up on scroll back, so when the user scrolls back, because my trigger condition is set to on scroll. You can set here the bottom class selector that will trigger the pop-up to close. You can set the relaunch trigger with a custom set you provide here. You can set the custom size of your pop-up, and there is this new feature in terms of performance, which is to load content with Ajax functionality. You can also set here the dynamic content preview and the pop-up visibility. In conclusion, what I can say to you is that I've been playing with this new beta version, and my honest opinion is that this is a phenomenal update coming to Blocksy community. I haven't covered everything. However, I wanted to share with you all this so you can prepare for what's coming. Thank you for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up if it adds value to you, so that more Blocksy users can watch this video. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in my next one.